Hello everybody. Well, I just crossed this river here, pretty little spot, and I think I found an abandoned house. Let's take a look. Not over here, I just want to show you the river. A lot of items of interest up here, maybe several abandoned places. But this is the one that caught my eye. We're going to take a little walk up this road here, a side road up here. Let's go up there, shall we? Look at this place. No, I don't think anybody's staying here anymore. Look at that. The roof is starting to collapse in there. Metal roof here. And wooden construction there. There's certainly mud walls in there. Well, I can see right through the, in there, it seems to be directly opening into the loft area there. You can see through the window there. These are shutters over here. They would have opened up and slid into these recessed chamber over here. Alcove for the shutters. Here's the spigot. Expect no waterworks there. I'm not going to trespass on here at all. Let's take a look-see. They probably would have hung laundry around here, over here somewhere. There's dump trucks going by. They're clearing a road that's closed up there. Some old terracotta. Yeah, there's more. There's another house, or an addition, extension of the house back there. And this is the outhouse. That's certainly the outhouse here. There's another abandoned structure right behind over here. Look at this. So this may not be a house. This may be a farm structure of some sort. So perhaps this was the house, the farmhouse, and they did their farm, kept all their farm equipment and such over here. This looks like it still has some decent boards in there. Might still be used. Lumber, perhaps. Oh wow, look at this place. This is not abandoned, but ever so picturesque. Wow. The mountain behind, a little tiny road. This is the probably a tea farming family. Their main house would have been back there. I like the blue metal roof there, and then the tea processing facility. Yeah, it's kind of rare to see a home with its own tea processing facility. Look at that. It's a concrete deer or something. Curious, huh? Very interesting up there. Yeah, someone still lives there. That's where they would have done their work, and that's where they would have done their living. I don't see any laundry. They've got a little. They've got tea gardens over here, or tea farm over here. These fenced area here is to keep the wild boar and other animals out, the deer and the like. There's an old bathtub. Look at the butterfly. Lovely, lovely. Yes. Hear the sound up there. They're cutting. There's some trees up there in the mountains up there. Yeah, there's an old bathtub right here. You can use this as a water basin. Collect water for the farm. The water would, farmer would fill up their watering can right there and deposit water wherever they need it. Looks like the start of a trail over there. Perhaps some steps leading up, going up into the hillside. I see hydrangeas over there. Oh, here's another area. Probably the farmer that lives in this house is taking care of this area here. Looks like something was being grown there. Something is being grown there. I don't know what it is though. Just leave the camera running for a bit, shall we? And see what we can see up here. Yeah, this is definitely the lumber. So they must be doing, maybe the sound of the chainsaw that we're hearing is the actual farmer that lives here. It's Dido. This is the back of an old truck. Dido is a drink producer, distributor here. I don't know, maybe that's part of the name of this family. So this is probably machinery for their lumber work. Yeah, that's a big piece right there, a winch of some sort. Yeah, this is still being used. Look at that. Bicycle, mountain bike up there. Lots of relatively freshly cut lumber. Here's the lumberman's safety helmet. Probably that's what the sound we're hearing. The lumberman's, and I can see a car over there. Now, I have no idea what's further up this road. Probably not much of anything. I have a feeling this is a lumber road. Lumber roads tend to be abundant in nature. Is that a hornet? No, dragonfly. Tend to be abundant in nature, and lacking in much human interest, which is right up my alley. If you're curious, I'll leave the camera on for a little bit. We'll find out together, shall we? There's a structure right there in the woods there. See that? Amongst all the bamboo. Something was here at one time. Cliffside there. Ooh, the air is suddenly becoming cool. Beautiful, sheer cliff right there. Well, look at this. Yeah, this was an old, well, it's a pile of debris, that's what it is. You see that? Metal, sheets of metal with, I thought that, oh no, this is corrugated metal, the same stuff that was used on the roof. The blue roof that we saw in the house. And then there's, what appear to be, hold on, hold the camera straight, Kurt. Oh, sorry, I'm not doing a good job here. Down here appears to be bales of wire, perhaps? Maybe wire back there, behind that beautiful stalk of bamboo, and more. Here. I'm getting a little more comfortable with these longer format videos. I'm learning that, like all of my adventures in these mountains, they tend to be punctuated with interest, and intermittent bits of nothing. So who knows how much of either we'll have. Seems to be another home or something there in the weeds, in the woods down there. It's probably an old farming area here, an orchard. I see trees. This could be produce of some sort, fruit trees. Some flowers down there. It's all kind of gone back. Is it wrong to say it's gone back to where it belongs? Sounds like a song, doesn't it? I guess so. I guess if humans are an integral part of nature, then it's not incorrect to say that it's not natural being with us. But we seem to have some sort of a distinction between us and that, our influence, and the wild influence. And I definitely know that there's something to the wildness. And discovering more and more as I step off onto the path, what I call the Path of Wildness. Hey, a waterfall, let's take a look. A rather dry waterfall. Must be a nice torrent. Wow, there's a nice falls up there. You can't see very well, there's no water. That's the mouth of the waterfall there. A bit of water coming over the edge. I see something. Is that leaves? There's water. See it up there? There's water at the top of this waterfall flowing. But it seems to then disappear. Oh, there it is. It's just trickling down. And then it kind of disappears into this gravel. It's all running underground down here. From the farm. There's a dilapidated building that I was featured in a video earlier. See more little bits of the farm back there. Another wet area. There's a pungent odor here. Not necessarily a bad one. It smells of some sort of a plant. I've known that smell before, but not recently. And you see across now to the village proper over there, where most of the farmers live. And then they have some green tea fields up there. Looks like there's some people working up there. Oh, that's what we're hearing. That's the sound. It's a weed whacker, not a chainsaw. I wonder what they're doing up there. That area looks kind of abandoned. I'll tell you, if there's any way that you can avoid getting old without, while still being alive, certainly not possible. Not in this day and age. Not yet, at least. I certainly recommend it. Oh, landslide. Look at this. Now I'm the kind of person that gets jittery at the edges. Oh, that's a good landslide. Yeah. But if you can do that, if you can stay alive and avoid getting old, I highly recommend it. Your body, at least. Mind, I'll stick with the old man mind. I like having an old man's mind. Older man's mind. There's a little worm dangling on a stream, taking great chances hovering in space. But body getting old takes its toll. Sometimes I catch my wind on a day like this. Sometimes I'll be out and just feeling my body wearing out, and suddenly it'll come back to life. I do have a candy bar, a chocolate bar in my bag. What the heck? Nice little caterpillar. Whoa, sorry, dropped you off. Now, we'll probably stop this video right up here. See a big tree up here. Let's go see if there's any structure up there. Sometimes villagers will create a monument or a shrine on top of little hills that overlook the village. Let's go see if there's anything like that up here. Shall we? Through the woods here, I see an old sign. I'll have to push through this a little bit. I don't see anything. I'll fall off the cliff, right? What is that? Some small rock. Nothing up here. Although this could be, oh no, it's a retaining wall there. Let's go just a little bit further, shall we? Sorry, I'm not delivering much of interest. But you never know what we won't find. Hey, there we go. Well, I am pretty sure that this is just a farm road. Oh, but you know what? You know what we can do? There's a valley over here. A valley over here that I've been meaning to visit. And now I can do it, and now I can reach that valley. Okay. Are you guys game for an adventure with me? I think I've got this figured out. I made a video sometime back in the early winter about a valley that I saw across the river. Although the river was flooded, I couldn't get to it. It looked very intriguing. It looked like it would be a nice meander. And I was trying to wait for the river to go down enough to get there. And this, I just realized we've come around the backside. If I go down through this forest, I should wind up right in the vicinity of that river, of that valley. Should we go adventure and explore it together? Why not? Let's go do it. If you're game, I'll leave the camera running. Here we go. I'll have to do a little bushwhacking first. Say goodbye to the road. Okay, now this is where I have to be careful about hornets. Okay, oh, look at the fungi there. The hornets will live. You really, really have to be careful in a place like this. I nearly got nailed by hornets. Oops, what's that? Oh, cicadas. See cicadas flying around. Let's see if we can get a... Sometimes the hornets will be on these trees. I just saw a cicada fly over here. Land on this tree. Funny, I don't hear any cicadas. They have a very distinct flight pattern. Okay, I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. All senses alive for hornets. Let's make our way down to the river. these living trees are not the problem. It's trees like that one. This one's okay. I won't find any hornets here. It's trees like this one. They're the problem. See how that's a dead tree? The hornets will make their nests inside the tree. And there'll be a hole right over there, and the hornet nest will be inside, and then you'll have hornets on the outside walking up and down. And they're alert for sounds and the sights of anyone who gets too close. If you walk too close to the tree, they'll be on you. So, you're keeping a close look at that tree. It's safe. Look up as well. Moving slow. My little animals come out here. This tree's okay. Usually I'm not so worried about them, but I had that really close call earlier this year. It heightened my caution, sense of caution. It's okay. Now I'm off. Wires here. You see these wires? Must have been some lumber activity up here at one time. We've got a bit of a cliff we've got to get down over there. We'll just move a little skirt along here until we can do it. I'm on a pretty good trail here. Across the way there is the main road. That's the road over there where I had filmed the sighting of the canyon, which is down here a ways further. Oh, big spider web pushing through. This is definitely a trail. Lots of spider webs now. Creek, rivulet, all the different words that we have to describe passage of water. We're getting very close now. Looks like I have a bamboo deadfall up here. Look. Yeah, someone's definitely been here before. Look at this. There's an old bridge here. That would have been fit to walk across. No longer very usable in that capacity, of course. I think we may have getting closer to getting down. There's no way I'm really getting through there. We can ease. So maybe I can get down to the bottom now. Okay. Look at this. Look at this way. Yeah, look at this. It's like this whole forest must have, this bamboo grove here appears to have fallen over. See all the horizontal lengths of bamboo over here? Maybe there was a little landslide there and it all fell in. I'm going to have to push through here somehow. Whoa, I can't see what's below me. Let's try to get through here together without turning the camera off or anything. Okay, here we go. I can't see where I'm putting my feet. So if we go down suddenly, you'll know why. I turn the camera, you guys can see what I'm going through here. Hi. Hope you're having a good day. I'm kind of up to my eyeballs in bamboo. There we go. Oh yeah, we're fine. Check this out. Bamboo came down here, lined up against that thing. I think we can actually Make our way right down here. Hopefully this wood won't collapse under our feet. Oh, twisted the leg there. Okay, first owie of the day. And we emerge onto the riverbank. There's a pretty good animal footprint right there. Don't know what that is. Okay, yeah, this whole area here was flooded before. This is the area that I would. Here's the cliff that we were just skirting. All of this was just completely flooded before. That's why I couldn't make it. I'm going the opposite direction of where I want to go, but I gotta come over and look at this wet wall of rock. Yeah, this was a pool here before. I would have been up to my navel in the pool. Very nice. Drip, drip. Probably no danger of leeches right here. Nice. Okay, here we go. Let's make our way over here. Okay, gotta check to make sure that the camera lens isn't soiled. Here's the bamboo that it all fell over there, right? See how it's all, yeah, there was a landslide. Probably the swollen river that I described earlier undercut the embankment here, causing the whole thing to just fall over. Yellow bamboo, green bamboo turning yellow. Long legs. Okay, come up here. The entrance to the little valley that I was talking about is up here somewhere. Continue. Let's do some boulders. Now all of this is overgrown or falling over. We'll find a we're gonna do some boulder hopping now. Here we go. Ooh. Hopefully not boulder falling. This river can really flood, and when we have significant storms, it's bank to bank all the way across. Whereas today it's a nominal float, to be sure. Have these rivers here have these little island communities that can be flooded in the most extreme rains, but I'll usually stay nice. And sometimes those are good places to look for insects. Nice bird area. Okay, here we go. The canyon that we're looking for is up here. Some little pools here. It's hot. Might be enough to head in there. You can see how up here how the river did indeed flood over this whole area. Oh, what the heck. I won't run. We'll just carefree. We'll take it, enjoy this leisurely way together. I wonder what this bump is all about right here. This little mound thing. Oh, look at that. It's a tunnel of some sort. I'm sorry, probably I won't disturb it again. Probably a gopher-like animal digging underneath there, so survived the flood, because this was clearly flooded. The water was probably up to here. You can see over here how all of the trees here washed over, and some animal survived underground and is boring its way here and there. Wonder how high the water got. About there, it looks like, huh? Okay, here's the canyon that we're after. Been eyeballing that canyon for 10 years. Only gave it some real serious interest this year. Up here a little further, we should find the stream outlet. Ooh, there would be a good Daruma rock. The people in this area like to collect rocks that look like the founder of Zen Buddhism, Daruma-san. That's a great Daruma rock. Wow, I've never found a Daruma rock. It looks like the Daruma, the patron saint of he's the founder of Zen Buddhism, and you can see this is probably one of the best Daruma rocks I've ever seen. And if I do say so myself, I didn't make it. I just saw it. And he's got his cloak covering his body here from his head, wrapped down here, folded across here, as he always does. There's his face sticking out with his eyes, 2 eyes like that, his nose, and all that stuff. Look at that. That is a really lovely image of Daruma, looking at it this way. Wow. Hold that for a second. Very, very, very nice. Wow. Daruma rock. Okay, well, we'll leave that there. Very nice to leave Daruma to his natural meditations upon the bank of this river. There's animal tracks here. There's a hoofed animal here. Pretty good stride. If we take a look at there, 1 foot there, 1 foot there. Probably Sorao, the mountain. Well, I always call it the freaky mountain sheepy goaty thing. I don't know what to call it. And here it looks like a snake back here. Can you see this? It's kind of bright in my monitor. I can't see there's a track, or maybe that's a lizard. That's a lizard. Look at the little footprints on the back. So a lizard making around there. I think there's a hole in the ground. Here's the river proper. Oh yeah. So the people up here come out into the boulder fields here and look for rocks that have some sort of a symbolism to them, either this resembling Mount Fuji, or the favorite is anything that looks like Daruma. I did that video about a month or so back with an abandoned Japanese farm, in which we discovered an abandoned farm up in the mountains, and it had everything, including an old style bath. And oh, look at that. Oh, sorry to scare you. And it had a Daruma like that one we just saw, situated in the bath, and I like to imagine how the father probably put it there. I don't know, fathers seem to have that interest. Not that women aren't interested, but I'm being a little bit stereotypical. I guess I can suffer that when I'm out of it and exhausted. Anyway, here we are. Anyway, there's a Daruma there, and I imagined in the video how the father must have sat there in the bath and looked at the face of Daruma and pondered the curious questions of our existence, you know, influenced by a stone seated from the river near his home, seated next on the bath, where he would sit and repose in the evening with his family. So here's the main river over there, and here's the tributary. Look at that down there. Isn't that nice? It'd be fun to go float down there. And here we are. The water's crystal clear here. We're going to go up here. The canyon that we're after is up here. I have no idea what's up there. I've never been up there. We're going to go find out together if you're game. More animal tracks along here. Here we go, hopping over. Oh, I see what is that, a monkey? I see a monkey. There's monkeys up there. There are monkeys. Let's go slowly and quietly. I just saw a monkey walking in the river. Where there's one, there's usually many. It was walking right on the stream bank there. They were probably on to me 10 or 15 minutes ago with all my loud talking. Okay, I'm going to shut it for a bit, leave the camera running, make our way up this unusually flat stream bed, and be on the lookout for monkeys, okay? Here we go. This is a mulberry tree. This could be mulberry. This would be a great place to see hornets, by the way. Structure. Look at that. So this is probably an old farm. Oh, look at this dragonfly. Oh, look at it. Damselfly, actually. Dragonflies hold their wings at rest. Dragonflies hold their wings horizontal. Damselflies hold their wings vertical. They're both members of the order, I think it's Orthoptera or something like that. I'm probably saying it wrong. Can't get a good focus on it. It's letting me get very close. These are pretty close to the top level in terms of predators. Whoops, there it goes. Beautiful. These have a beautiful flight. People can see it fly. I'm getting close. I'm very close. It's amazing how close it lets me get. Eyeballing me. Wish I could focus better. I mean, I'm but inches away from this large insect face. I'm gonna hold my hand out. Oh, there it goes. Fly. They'll probably come back to that same spot. They tend to cycle around and have like a hunting circuit. Predators that they are. If they stay for long enough, it would most likely come back. You can see the high water mark in the bank over there. So we've got a farm structure over there. We're going to go check that out now. This is probably an old tea farm over here. Let's continue up. Definitely saw a monkey walking along the stones up here. So they're probably eyeballing me. They're in the forest maybe, or up a little further. This is probably all once farm area, farmland as well. Get across here and go take a look at that. Cool. The best way up might be to simply hop across over here. Let's do that. Now watch out, this is another place to upset hornets. In the bank of a stream, they can make their nests. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you watch my videos with any regularity, you probably hear me talk about the Asian giant hornet, very dangerous, largest hornet in the world. And but if you're new to this, I'll just give you a brief rundown. These mountains are filled with giant hornets that are quite aggressive, and especially if you provoke them by getting too close to their nest. And this is the right season. The nests are everywhere. I'd really be surprised if we finish this video without spotting at least hearing one fly by me. They're out foraging right now, and their nests are in the banks of these, in the holes, in the banks of, you see like there? It could be in there, as well as in dead trees. And you have to be careful not to disturb them because they'll do a mass attack. When one gets upset, they release a pheromone, drawing all others into the attack, and a swarm attack can kill you. The venom is strong enough to dissolve human flesh. It's the most dangerous animal in Japan. So that big rock is loose. Okay, how about right? Oh, here. Let's go right across over here. There you go. This looks good. There you go. There's the structure right over there. Avoid dark colors. That also upsets the hornets, but especially in the fall. Mid-July right now. What's a Jaloon? Ooh, this is a great place for giant huntsman spiders, which are nearing adult, full size. So if you see anything jump across and they're salad plate size 8-legged creepy crawlies looking out of the bushes, that's what it is. They're all over in here, I'm sure. Here's our structure. Which appears to be a simple farm shed. It's in good condition. Watch out for hornets again underneath the eaves, and look, their nests under the eaves sometimes, hanging down. Not always the Asian giant, other solitary types of hornet. Sometimes I find these with these indentations right there, which are reminiscent of the indentations you can see all over the place. See these? That's for another insect called an ant lion. And the larval stages of the insects try to find these protected areas from the rain, where they build these little traps where ants and other crawling insects can fall in and consume them. After they mature into adults, they'll fly away for a short life as adults to mate, create a new generation. Probably this shed was used by farmers to store their produce, whatever they were gathering from the area of the farm around here. They would put it in here. They had little shelving areas across here, and maybe sit in here to wait out a rainstorm. Suddenly it began to rain. Maybe here in the middle, I don't know. I don't see any evidence of charcoal, so probably not for a fire. I don't know what that indented area was for. Spool of wire right over here. This, of course, is all abandoned. This would have been the farmland here. Probably, maybe mulberries. I thought I saw a mulberry tree over here. That might be a mulberry tree right there. Mulberries were used for the leaves, which were fed to silkworms, which are raised in the attics of, ow, that hurt. Nice thorny guy in this side. The silkworms would be raised in the attics of the homes, and then they would have mulberry trees to bring the leaves in. And the mulberries also created mulberries, which are quite edible. There's a nice insect right there. Let's just go over and check this tree out over here. Oh, you hear that? I heard monkeys. You hear that little, what? I can't do monkey animal sounds very well, but I definitely heard a monkey making a sound. This is a candidate. There's an orchard over here, these trees. Ow. I'm not a good botanist. Well, I'm halfway decent with insects and spiders, but the mulberries may have already, the actual berries themselves, which easily identify the trees, I think they've already passed their fruiting time. But I think we're in an orchard here. Okay, I see some cut wood over here. Ooh, very, very careful, Kurt. This was stupid of me. This is idiot. I'm not paying attention. There are several dead trees here. Perfect candidates for hornets. This was a perfect one right here. That would have been a great. And I'm walking right up to it. Look at the big giant fungi. Look at the size of these things next to my hand. They're very soft and look at this. Be very careful, Kurt. Still could be hornets around here somewhere. Look at the underside there. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's on there. Probably a whole little ecosystem going on in here. Okay, now I gotta be careful. Of course, decomposers in this case. Maybe the hornets could come out of a hole like that. I see several dead trees. Be careful, Kurt. Probably a retaining wall over here. There's another dead tree. Be careful. Probably a retaining wall right over there. I see cut trees over there, and I see what appears to be a sign. Yeah, this one kind of scares me. This tree is dead. Be careful, Kurt. That kind of looks like a gibbet. Yeah. Don't like that. I mean, it's not. Just an overactive imagination. There appears to be an old sign here. For the monkeys? That's a crow. Okay, over here. Now there's somebody's been. This is not too old. I see something big flying over here. There appears that there's some wood laid across here. Now I know what this is for. it appears that someone's been here relatively recently. Watch out for these logs here. Hit monkeys? Hear the monkeys? They're over there somewhere. So we passed the troop. Hear them? Oh, there's a hornet right there. There's Susan Mibachi. Right there. Right there. Oh, I found one. It's a tree full of hornets. Oh, fudge. There it goes right past me. There it is, everybody. Oh my god. Here we go, let's take a look. See how I've got to be careful? See the hornets? Right. There's a moth. Wait, what is that? That's a moth. That tree has hornets on it. I'm scared. Guys, this is about as scared as I've ever been in the woods. Because one just flew over my head, another one flew behind me, the big giant, and I'm definitely in the hot spot right now. That tree right there has a nest of hornets in it. There's a big moth. Let's see, we'll wait. I'm going to stand my ground. Just get a little closer. This is, speak very quietly now. We're going to wait and see if we can see a hornet come back. This is, and I'm ready to run. This, hear the monkeys? This is what I always dread. To be in the position where the hornets will attack because I blunder too close to their nest. Now what is going on there? Let's take a look at that. I'm sorry, I'm not operating the camera very well. I'm paying attention to everything else. There appears to be several big moths. There's one right there. And another one. Okay. There's another one right, another big moth on the other side. Yeah. Dang, I don't like this. Okay, anyway, this over here, we'll wait for hornets to come back. This is for a big moth right there. This big moth right there climbed up my leg. Let's go for a close look at this big moth. There it goes. This is for shiitake. Shiitake, Japanese mushrooms. They grow on these rotten trees right here. The farmer throws them out like this. Okay, I'm trying to go around. Now I'm really, if you're with me this far, then I hope you'll be patient with me. I'm going to try to be quiet and very, very cautious as I get a little bit closer to this tree. The monkeys, I think, are coming closer too. I can hear them. They're louder now. Try to get closer to this tree and let's hope we can get a shot of the hornets. What is going on here? This is exactly the type. Now that tree isn't even dead. So maybe they're not living in there. Maybe they just stopped there, drawn in by the moths. What's going on with all the moths? Hey, here's the budding flower. Check that out. What's that? Oh, there's a parasitic wasp right there. Not dangerous like the hornet, but it's a spider wasp looking for a spider to here the monkeys are right behind me right there in the forest. Okay, where did they go? That was really, really scary. Okay. I think I may have been wrong. Maybe there's not a nest in there. Maybe it was just one hornet stopping. We'll get a little bit closer to take a look. What's going on with all these moths? Another one right there. That's more of a butterfly. Okay. Let's see if we can get a shot of the monkeys, huh? Let's go. I want to see if there's a retaining wall over here, and I want to see if there's any monkeys. Or see if we can get a video of the monkeys. We can hear them. I'm moving really cautiously now. Is there a wall over here? No wall. I think they know I'm coming closer to making my noise. Here we go. They know I'm coming. Oh, here. There's a berry. Is this a small berry? Let me get some focus on that. I don't know. I don't think that's a mulberry. This may be a mulberry though. Okay, some animals have been doing their thing over here. Maybe the monkey. Ah, monkeys to the left of me now. I've got monkeys on our monkeys to the monkeys to the right of me, monkeys to the left of me, monkeys on either side of me, hornets all about, wandering, nests in unknown places, danger, very real, interest, very high, heartbeat, rather fast. I'm going to be quiet now. We're going to try to get close to monkeys. I'm not going to talk anymore. Here we go. This is definitely an orchard. Definitely an orchard. Monkeys are over there. They're crashing in the weeds. They're above me in the trees. There they go. There they go. They're everywhere. Coming as a baby. The whole troop. Monkeys. I've scared them off now. Just saw another one up there. Yeah, I counted. I only was able to focus in on one, but I counted at least 3 or 4. Usually a troop like this will have at least a half a dozen more, and 1 or 2 big impressive males. The males sometimes stay behind while the troop flees and stare me down. But probably if I look carefully, I might be able to find the males in the trees up there somewhere, watching me right now, defending their family, prepared to defend their family. Wow, they were way up there. Okay, I don't see any. Frankly, the trees just blend everything in. So, all right, we got to see a monkey sighting. Yeah, whoa, I'm zooming in too close on me, sorry. Well, let's go back up and try again, shall we? This time we'll, we know it's in that little area there. We'll go back up and continue up the river, shall we? We're moving very, very cautiously. Doing pretty good. We've already found some farm structures. We found we had a close encounter with the Asian giant hornet, Suzumibachi. Had a possible sighting of a Suzumibachi nest. Oh, look at there's again another one of those tunnel type of structures. Somebody stepped right there. Here's the monkeys are back there making sounds again. Something living in the ground there. I didn't say it earlier, but these areas right here where the sand is overturned, this may be where the monkeys are sleeping. This may be their home. I mean, you and I are primates. Wouldn't that be a nice spot to hang out? Cool. You can't feel it, but it's very cool and breezy right there. Safe. Good idea if anybody's coming nearby. That would explain why they were going through the trees like that. They probably saw me coming, went up and then over, took to the trees, so to speak. Across there, the road again. Dump trucks. There's an area of road up there that was washed out. I'm trying to rebuild it. Okay, let's continue up. Moving carefully, cautiously. So if you're curious, this is exactly what I do when I come into the mountains. Albeit typically I only turn the camera on at the highlight points, such as if I had found a farm, such as if I had found the tree that might have the hornets in them, such as if I detected monkeys. But this is like several videos all combined together, and you get to share with me the intermittent pieces as well. We're back where we started, huh? Cool. Now we're going to continue up and make our way through the river, along the river here. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Isn't it great to jump in there? How's the waterfall? Very nice and cool. Here we go. Oh, there's our friend. We're back where we saw the damselfly, and I just saw it fly up ahead of me. And I heard more monkeys up this way, and then maybe part of the troop up here. Just about aiming, there's more farming structures over there. I'm going to follow the path of my first inclination, though. Cloud of no-seeing insects right here. Follow the path of my first inspiration, which is now my watchword and my guiding principle and inspiration. Came up with that look at this great curve on this boulder. Came up with that on the Path of Wildness hike. I'm trying to enact it more and more, even in an urban setting, even in the workaday life, with limited success. It seems that the path of wildness is a little resistant to necessity. If you have necessary actions to partake of, it may distract you from the path of interest that your first inclination will guide you along. This boulder here, this river there. That is so pretty. Go over here, shall I? This is just so nice. I'm going to stop for a second and enjoy it. Here we go. A leap entering the green stuff again. And move cautiously and slowly. Look at the my first inclination now is telling me to move very slowly. So I have to go through this web to feel my way through here, not in any metaphysical way, spiritual way, but more in just a relaxed attempt to calm my mind and get that bit of peace I've come to the woods for in the first place. We'll just do a bit of this. Sorry, I have to stash something over here. Button down the hatches a little bit. When I was a boy in the camp, and invariably I would lead. That sounds stereotypical. Young boy seeking adventure in the wild grows up to enjoy the experience in earnest, perhaps choosing to share it with others. But it was actually not that way for me. I didn't enjoy the wild for the sake of wild when I was young. I skipped out to the wild to escape humanity. Yeah, there was more running away than running toward. This is a little of both. Even though the camera's on and you're here with me, you're not here now, and I am alone. And there's a relief in being alone. It's like the brain can twist and bend, and thoughts can be enjoined with others. Let's see. The mental footfall goes one into the next. Something's been by here. And you can even begin to bleed. And you don't even realize you're bleeding. To me, always a sure sign that I'm arriving someplace. We never get there. Always just arriving. That's why I keep going. Imagine others are like this. It's a strange thing because people have written to share their experience with me and tell me how their life. The word I want to use is sojourn, because that's really what it is. You can live your life, you can embark upon activities and endeavors, but in the end it's all a sojourn, a best attempt at a ramble. Feeling our way along, when we're lucky. Resources and time are our own. We can follow where our will guides us. Yeah, something big has been on here. Something came by and grabbed this. There's a big spider web on my arm right now. Something grabbed this and pulled this down. Maybe a human. Imagine a human would be the one to pull something in these areas, or maybe more. Certainly, if you follow Japanese mythology and legend and folklore, there's more up here than meets the eye, but I tend to it's not that I dismiss it, I just don't think about it. If the camera were off right now, I wouldn't be thinking at all. There would be almost no internal dialogue going. I'd be placing one foot ahead of the next, viewing the landscape like a puzzle, without any concern for actually making any pieces fit, and only thoughtful of the pieces as they move by. Look at all the amembo water striders gliding on the surface there. Isn't that nice? They ripple the water, setting up a vibration, like the vibrations that define the energy that is everything. Look at something big's been here. Could be monkeys, could be a boar. Sometimes boar will, wild boar, shishi, will dig their snouts into the ground, and you can see the outline of their tusks. Like that. Could be. I don't know, could be footprints there. Sometimes I don't see any tusk marks here. Something's been rutting around in here. It's a cloven foot animal, at least this one was. So something's been here. Go up that way or this way? Up this way. Why not this way? Oh, isn't that lovely? Up here. Can't promise you anything on this adventure, other than the decreasingly cautious footfalls. Aha! Two webs diverge from a leaf. Which way did the little spider take? Both! I'll back under here, not break her industrious efforts. Look at that tanglewood spider. Ducking underneath. Trying my best to be wary of hornets. Although that caution is certainly decreasing quickly. Okay, I think we come up to another flat area. Let's move up. See what's up here. Wouldn't surprise me to find a wasabi terrace, although we may not be high enough in the mountains for a wasabi terrace. May not be cool enough. I'm definitely getting tired. Like a bamboo deadfall. Look at all the fallen bamboo amidst cedar trees. But the cedar trees and the bamboo trees went to war. The cedar trees won, and all the bodies of their fallen adversaries strewn all about. There's a bent. Why is it bent over? I wonder why this. I can't see any good reason why this bamboo is bent over, other than to block my way. Yeah, energy's going fast, guys. I'm less a human in terms of vigor. No, that's not anywhere near right. But look at this. Something's gone on here. There's an outline of a trench. There's a trench right there. And the trench leads over here to these plants. And I don't recognize what these are. Like I said, I'm no botanist, am I? There's a nice big boulder right there. I wonder if these were cultivated at one point and have now gone feral. Straight lines always intrigue me. Anytime I see a straight line like that, I think someone's been here. I'm pretty confident that this was produced in some way. Here's this pile of stones of some sort, all they scattered there. More over there. What are sea stones? Let's push our way through here. I don't think we're in any danger of hornets in here. I'm on top of a rock mound. Let's get down close. You guys go low, I'll go high. Maybe together we can find what's going on here. I'm in the middle of it now. Oh, I'm a mess. Let me try to pretty myself up a bit. Yeah, that's all sweat. I said I was in error before. I said that being less human. Look at this big fly taking a drink. That could be bata, the horsefly. It's big and it's taking a drink. I don't know if that's bata though. That might be. If it is, they bite like a hoot maybe. It's over there hiding on a leaf now. No, that's not bata. That's like a regular fly. Diptera, I believe. 2 wings and 2 halteres. Whereas most insects that fly have 4 wings. Let's make our way over here and I'll try to correct where I went wrong. I said that less human. What I mean is, I feel less. Are you human when you're dead? Is a corpse still human? They don't. Common language is to refer to the corpse as an it, I think. So I think that people tend to think of corpses as no longer being human. And I think that as we age, are we getting closer to being a corpse and thus less human? Probably not. Where it's simply a changing state of humanness, going from the vigorous state of youth, the adolescent energy of early life, through the more reflective period of midlife to the, for me at least, I'm at that midlife part, and I feel like I've burnt myself out faster than I should have, and I'm getting to that next stage, which I can't quite describe, but feeling more corpse-like. I don't mean that in the worst way. I mean that in in the most factual way. I feel like life is flowing away from me. And I really don't, I'm not seeking after anyone to say, oh, don't worry, you're okay, or anything like that, or you know, don't talk like that. I'm just talking facts, you know. I feel it, I feel it. And that's a wall. Stone wall that somebody who's probably themselves no longer a living human, since we're having a little bit of a tricky time with the definition, they're probably a no longer alive human, maybe no longer human anymore at all, maybe simply just you know, bits of ash in a jar somewhere. I don't mean to sound disrespectful, it's just a fact how they do it here. Someone who's like that made that. Ooh, and something big just landed in that spider web. Let's go take a look at the spider web. Walk through a big spider web. Let's see what happens with this catch. And then we'll check out this wall, which is definitely an indication of farmer. Here. This is a orb weaver web. Oh, it's not something that landed in the web, it's the spider itself. What are you doing? What are you doing? Can you disturb it? This is not a large mandibled orb weaver. I don't know just what it is. It built its web in this almost near horizontal position. Very energetic spider. Now dropping down and climbing back up. You are a very genki spider. What are you doing? Do you have something there? You have a little fly. That's the most energetic little spider I've ever seen. Dropping down, it went out to the, there it goes, and it's going to come back up maybe. It goes out to the edge of the web and then drops off like a bungee jumper and then comes back up. There you go, back up. There. Whoop, there you go, dropping back down. You have a little fun there? I think it looks like you've lost some legs there. We'll leave you to your fun. Anyway, I see now a wall over here, and I see a line of stones which are give an outline for something here. Look at this. There's a line of stones here, over there, and over there. So this made a rectangular, almost square type of a pattern. Maybe there was a building or something here at one time. Sometimes look for tiles and stuff. If it's been long enough ago, spit the words out. If it was long enough ago, it doesn't sound right. If it was a long time ago, it was abandoned, and the wood would have completely decayed. Watch out for this guy. This guy can owie you. Just grab onto this vine. This thing's hurt. Here we go. Yeah, here's another one right here. Ow, don't grab onto that. Here we go, here's the wall. So we're in a lost farm. We've now come across an abandoned farm. Now, what's that? I've got something really big jump across the ground here. Maybe a big spider right by my feet now. So here's a wall. Each of these stones is probably carefully placed here by a farmer. With great care, lifted from the river, and look at that. There's a piece of perhaps porcelain right there, sticking out. See the rocks here? Look at this big rock here with the moss going over it. Wouldn't that be great in the rain? And I think a piece of porcelain here. Let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. This is probably an old sake flask or a teacup. Let's take a look at the structure here. Okay. I used to be in the biz. I should know this kind of stuff. But it looks like it's hard to tell. Could have been a rice bowl or a flask. And let's see if I can figure out if this was hand painted. I see more stuff up there. Maybe. Oh, sorry, I'm moving the camera around. A little hard for me to tell if this is hand painted or printed. Probably hand painted. See these lines down here? How they're so irregular. Probably an indication it's hand painted, which means it's probably a pretty good quality piece. Why it's out here, it's a mystery. Go ahead and put that back where I found it. And like that. I think it was situated like that. But there's probably more. So probably the farmer would bring ceramics out here. This, speaks to the age of the place. Before there would have been plastic pet bottles and plastic cups and stuff like that. The farmer would have Speaking of which, I need to put this here for just a second. Sorry, I'm thirsty. I need to take a drink. Probably before the these types of things were around, the farmer, if they wanted to bring stuff like that, they would have to have some sort of a canteen structure, or maybe oh man, or maybe this was broken back at their home, and they brought this out, the shards out, to use to chink up the cracks between the stones. I've seen them do that before, or use it as like a tile-like a deal. Okay, here we go. I think I'm getting lucky. I don't think I'm getting any leeches today. I'm hiking at a lower elevation than normal. Part of the reason why you can still hear cars and stuff back there when we were down by the monkeys. I like to get away from that stuff usually, but today, just following the path of wildness. I turned to the left and parked the car, and before I knew it, I was out here. What is that? Oh, here, something here. There's like a bowl or something. Let's see. Okay. See how they were, probably that's the case. They were probably using the broken ceramics from the household to fill in the pieces. This is probably, could be a rice bowl. May also be a large flask. It's a little hard to tell. Let's see if there's anything distinct or interesting about it. Sorry for the lack of focus. Moss growing there. Sometimes you can find a stamp on the bottom. Maker stamp. That might be the stamp right there. It's faded. Is that a stamp? Looks like a mark, doesn't it? That's exactly where the mark should be. Don't know. See if I can get that back in there. Let's see. Let's try it this way. There we go. There we go. Good. That's back where we found it. Okay, let's continue. Whew. See another wall back there. Yeah, this was definitely a farmer's field. So let's figure out what was here. Let's work our way up further and figure it out. Well, gall insects. See these big bulbous things there on the wood? An insect does that. Creates these galls. And this tree has lots of... Oh, there's a little hornet nest. Very small hornet nest. Probably no longer being used. Right there. That's not necessarily a dangerous hornet. But maybe just a few hornets would have lived there, not the giant, of course. Here we go. Let's make our way along. Oh, step, step, step. Big spider right in front of my face. Sorry. I think I damaged your web. Young lady. More walls. Okay, here. Look at this. The farmer had a stepping stone here. Right here. Okay, so this wall here, this would have been the trail, the farmer's trail. What is up with all these horizontal webs? There's a web right above, you can't see it. All you see is the Blair Witch-like forest above. The forest above. Here's the stepping stone. Let's go ahead and do it without breaking this web. So you're walking along, and see there's the wall, and the farmer would have used this to step, and then we're actually, and here, more broken bits. I feel like a tracker. Wonder where this goes. Let's follow it, shall we? This is clearly, we're on the trail. We're on the trail of the lost. Watch out, this tree is a dangerous tree. Dead tree. I could probably knock it over. Look at how it goes up. Look at this. It's just like comes down to a spindly thing down there. And it goes all the way up there. I should not do this. I should not wiggle a dead tree. So I'm going to do it. You see that move? I'm doing that. I'm not going to do it anymore. Okay. Make upset anything that might be living in there. So, we're on the trail. That once led somewhere. Big spiders to my left. Big spiders to my right. I'm plunging through spider webs. We're leaving the river area. I'm just kind of following I'm on the path of wildness along the trail of lost. Oh, I see trees moving up there in the wind. See them back there? Let's see, maybe we can get up there on this hillside, find something interesting, maybe get a vista, a view of what's going on. I should probably employ my bear bell. Hold on. Well, I'm okay. I'll just talk. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Robber fly. Very aggressive type of a predatory fly. Lots of spider webs here. Gonna have spiders all around me later. Press on through here. Sorry, spider. Thinking this is the route. We're getting up above the river. Hello, bears. Hello, boars. Nice flowers. Coming out to a clearing now. Check it out. Open area here. Old growth tree. Someone who's clearly done some logging up here. Cut this fella down. Gotta talk. I'm so tired. Please, come here. Here, along this ridge. We're at we reached a ridge of some sort. Don't know what's going on over there. Let's wander through this forest, okay? Pull my hat off first. Ooh, cicada. That's a cicada. Definitely landed on the tree. Check the time. Okay. There's a cicada. Over here, semi in Japanese. Right up there. Is that it? Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. There it is. I think it goes. Oh, somewhere. Okay, we're in a cedar forest now. Making our way up a ridge. There's a ridge in that one. There's definitely been some farming activity up here. Nice wind up here. Look at that old rusted can. Some sort of farming's been going on up here. I'm gonna go up follow this ridge route up to the top. Left the river bottom below. Truth, I really hope this is how I go one day. Don't mistake my talk of death as a wish or a dissatisfaction in life. It's nothing like that. It's more like kind of just facing the reality and pondering the possibilities. Monkeys. There they are. There they are. Okay. We're on a monkey quest. Monkeys moving through the woods. Be quiet. See them? In almost all likelihood, that's the exact same troop of monkeys that we saw before. Because we were down there when we saw them. And we came up around the top of this river, and up here, and then down now. It's my preference to never return back the same way that I came. So I'm going to back up just a little bit, and we're going to go down. There they are making that sound again. We're going to go down the other side if you want to join me into the next canyon over and make our way back to the main river below via the next canyon, and therefore have a new adventure rather than a rerun of what we just did. Here we go. Ta-da! Power down into the green, but we should go back down a little bit. And as we do, I'll continue what I was talking about. I think individuals, in growing up, gain an affinity for certain topics. These topics are broad and deep categories, so to speak, genres of thought. Whether it be beauty, nature, life, death, relationships, communication, religion. Crook in the tree here, what caused that? For a little bit, hang a short left, then continue on up. For me, I would say that the interest, if you, because I'm the only one I can, like Thoreau said, I would not dare so much as to intrude upon the affairs, intrude myself too much upon the affairs of my neighbors, whether that's anyone else in my neighbors. A really nice way of basically saying I wouldn't talk so much about myself if there was anybody else I was so familiar with, I was more familiar with. Yeah, it's the same way. So for me, the themes from the get-go have been solitude, life and death. Sorry for the wind. Feels good. And what I'm going to describe as a twisting. I don't know if that comes across as making any sense. It's like a twisting of the mind. It's like when you think really hard on stuff, and I'm not saying I'm a deep thinker or a big thought thunker or a profound pontificator or anything like that. But when personally for me, when it's like having a piece of steel and you're wrestling with that piece of steel, so maybe spring steel, it's really tight. But if you push just enough, it kind of bends and twists, and your mind kind of goes back. And I don't know how to describe it better than that, but I'm enamored of that experience, whatever it really is, and seek it out. And we're going to go into the green, so it's steep here, very steep. We're going to try to make our way down to the river again. Here we go, to another river. Look at that. I'm deeply curious about that experience, and the mind twists in a way. Really, it's the defining thing for me. Now there's a cliff right there. I'll go there. This tree has got me by the britches. We're going to have to bushwhack here in just a minute. But it's the defining thing. I'll live for that experience. And that experience comes when I put my mind into a position of unfamiliar reflection. And whoa, that rock was Yep, and this rock behind me is kind of going. Whoa, whoa, careful, careful, dude. Oh, there it goes. Not too bad. Mind and body are challenged when it twists. And when it twists, it's good. Whoop, Suzumebachi. Whoa, did you hear that? Suzumebachi just buzzed right past me. I don't think it showed up on tape at all. It went right by my face. Big rock there. Gotta be careful here, Kurt. Don't want to twist yourself so much. I can't run. I couldn't run easily here. If the hornets, if I disturbed the hornets, I should shut up. Stop talking about the twisting. It's getting really steep here. Almost cliff-like down there. What is that? It's a wasp, parasitic wasp. I think, okay, Kurt, watch out here. This is not good. I need to be over there. I think I've got, I really think I have a cliff in front of me. So I'm going to go over this way. I'm going to stop my thinking for a bit. Get my mind squarely on the task of getting down. Here we go. So excuse me, I'm going to leave you guys to your own devices for just a second here. Yeah, there's a cliff down there. Here we go. Let's go up here. What is that? Ow. Can't see it. I don't think it's showing up clearly. Maybe here. I think I can get down over here. I see that when we get down there, we're gonna have a hard push through the greenery. Hard push through the greenery. I think I can make down there something. I'm going to try to pick up on these animal trails. I think I'm on an animal trail right now. Animal trail. Oh yeah, there's a deer antler. Check that out. At first I thought it was a snake. Look at that. Check this out. Yeah. I won't pull it out. It's buried under there. I think they call it a buck. You know, male deer. Rutting season. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the end of it there. Let's try to get in there. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I think this is indeed an animal trail. Oh yeah, make a little noise, just in case there's any bears or boars. Shitsureishimasu. Sumimasen. Boku wa baka desu. Gomen nasai, chotto urusai. Watashi o. Koko wa doko desu ka? Kawa wa? Kikoenai, mienai. Kaze dake kikoeru. Neえ、スズメバチはたくさんいる？ごめんなさいね。私の調子はちょっと悪い。何これ？あれは何ですか？ほら。これは何？広い場所。あれはお茶だ。あそこね。お茶と何わかんない。はい、入ります。はい。たくさん。ごめんね。くまちゃん。くまちゃん。くまじゃない。いつも反対。なんで雲と熊。いつも反対。でかいな、雲は怖い。そう。これは本当に What's up? Ooh, standing on a big boulder here. Yeah, that's a tea farm. That's a tea farm right there. We are in something really cool. We're on the outskirts of something here. Really something, I don't know what this is, but there's an abandoned tea farm over there, and a bamboo grove over there, and a mountain over there. I'm pretty sure, I think I have my bearings now. I think I know where I am. Okay, I got it. We're cool. There's a shrine up on top of that mountain over there. If I have my bearings right, there's a village nearby. There's a big river, and we'd have to cross the river to get there. But first we'd have to get across this tea field, which is completely, I mean, you can see what happens to tea fields. There's two areas. There's one here, and then that's been abandoned, you know, like the last 3 years or so, 4 years. And then back there, that's big, this stuff back here, that's been abandoned like 5 or 6 years ago. And then beyond, gosh, only knows what. I think there's a stream over there. This is all abandoned fields. We're going to have to move over here, and then what I think we should do is try to plow through one of the old tea field, what are they called? Thingy-majingies. Here we go. Are you guys ready for this? I'm ready here. Just the rest of this is like, there we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes. Ooh, fall off this rock. Wow. Here we go. This is not going to be easy. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on, guys. I got to put my little bag. We're going to do some serious bushwhacking here. Can I put that there for a second? Sorry for the crotch shot. I'm sorry. That's so fun. Gosh, I don't want to see that. I'm taking this. This is my camera bag, and I don't want to carry my I think camera bag like loose. So I'll stuff it inside this pack, my big old pack here, if I can find the open end of it. And take another swig. Here. Let's take. I need some quick sustenance. You guys mind sitting with me for just a second? I'm going to have my tuna mayo in my boshi here. Did you hear that? Something big, hornet just went by it. I didn't get a close look to see if it was Zinibachi. Let's have a rice ball. Tuna mayo. If you come to Japan, this is the one. This is my bear. This is the one I usually keep this one for bears. See, tuna inside, mayonnaise. Daddy long legs. Come here. No, I lost it. Another daddy long legs. We got them all over. I just walked off. And then, did you hear that? Big hornet. You know, after a point, you don't care. I don't know what it is. It's like, sorry. It's gone. It's like a wildness comes in. I see it in my eyes. I wonder if it shows up. You reach a point, or it doesn't matter anymore. And I'm there. So let's zip up. Wait a minute. What did I do with my camera bag? Oh, alright. Put this bad boy in here. Give a mole salute. Let's do this thing. Putting away. Everything's buckled up. Oh, iPhone. I don't want to carry my iPhone. I'm sorry, guys. Just give you a crotch shot again and make you wait like this. I have to do this the right way now. I don't be in trouble. I'm going to carry the iPhone in my pocket. There we go. Let's go. That was decent of me. Can I even adjust the camera a little better? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Blue or adventure orange? Let's go with the adventure orange, shall we? Here we go. Yes. Let's go get dirty. Ooh, big thistle. It's the things that are down below that you can't see that get you the most. It's just when I was all that big build-up, like we're gonna have to really plow through the underbrush like I did on the Path of Wildness hike, and there's a trail. I'm such a fool. I'm such a melodramatic, silly guy. Okay, here we go. It doesn't rob this area of any less interest, but it certainly anticlimactic. I think the right sound effect would be wah 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 wah. Well, let's go over here. I have a couple of options. We could go this way, which is the path less followed, or this way, which is the path more followed. Let's take the path more followed first, and then let's explore that for what it's worth. Ouch! And if that turns out to be, ow, stickery things all over me, vines, ouch. If that proves to be too civilized, we'll come back and push ourselves through the hard stuff. Now, I really, really need to walk slowly here. Now, I got to remember that you're with me, but if you've stuck with me this long, that means you're here with me because you want to see it the way I see it, or at least you're curious to see, to tag along. You want to see it your own way, but I can't show it to you in a myriad ways. I can just show you my way, and so I'm going to take it real slow and show you the stuff that I like to see, like this great beetle here. What a beaut! And its larger friend down here. Amazing how nature comes up with patterns. Look at that. Stunning. Here we go. Let's go slow. Look for spiders as we go. A boar has been resting. It's like a boar wallow. Not a wallow so much as a bed, a boar bed. Sometimes they probably take off in there digging in the ground. Sometimes boars do that. They leave these holes and they root around whatever it is that boars are after. What is it that boars are after? What begs a boar's attention? What pushes a boar to bury its snout in the ground? Okay, here we are to that larger hedge of abandoned tea. I think we may be at the end of the road here. Once we push up into the hedge, and the boar trail goes back that way. Here we are at the edge of the tea. A completely overgrown tea field. Big spider web. Sorry. Wow, that spider web felt like a rope against my skin. Ooh, praying mantis. You see it right there? Looking at us? Oh, there it goes down. It's fine. Very small. It'll be much bigger by the end of summer. Here, we can make our way through there if we like. We'll go back that way. My inclination is telling me to push on this way. Path of Wildness. Sometimes if you're not certain, I know it sounds all loopy, but touch out, reach out, touch the landscape. Right, which way to go? Pushing through my legs. Ow! Getting cut up nicely. Ah, that bamboo bent over there. We're pushing through this mountain. Imagine, just 5 years ago, this would have been, the pride and joy of a farmer. His life's, probably his family's life's work, effort, building this tea farm, hewing it from the landscape. Now, literally, just brambles and bushes and ferns and whatnot. I feel like two people right now. I feel like the man above the foliage and there's a man below. My feet are completely in the open down below. I have no idea. I can't see. I feel things. I'm feeling things walking on my legs, my bare legs. Insects down there. I don't feel in danger of hornets right now. Let's see, I'm up to my, I'm little, ooh, whoa, big rocks. Okay, it's starting to clear. I'm literally, pushing through this stuff. It might be easier to go down below and go underneath. Let's try. Oh, but the prickly vines. There. Here we go. Ow. Now we're down in the tea. Hear that sound? What was that? We're down in the tea now. Spider webs. Spider. More cuts on my body. Tea all through here. There's that bamboo. Okay, it's hard to push forward here. Let's go back down. Here we go. Ooh, can. Look at the wall here. I inhaled a spider web. Here's another boar's hole where a boar has been digging. Oh, big spider, big spider, big spider. See this big spider right there? That's big. That's as big as my hand. Big, a huntsman spider. Oh, look at this. All boar wallow up here. This is where boars have been doing their thing. It's really cool in here. These stones place you by the front. Let's go up and take a look. We're in the thick of it now. I think if we make it over there, we can get out. Shall we? This is the thick stuff. This is the thick stuff. We have zoomed in. No, I don't need zoomed in. Look at those mountains up there. Something crawling on my leg. We're in the tea. By the way, this is what green tea looks like, everybody. If you've never seen real Japanese green tea, this is the stuff. Okay, we make our way. We have to go back down, and we have to go down, go over here, down, over here, and then to the right, and try to make it through. I think there's an exit out there, past these big spiders. Here we go. You take another deep breath. Through, following the boar's wallow here. Where the heck? I see light. Do you see that? Oh, look at that. That's where the boar would go through the tea. The boar would come through here. Imagine a boar coming running down through there at us, man. We'd be totally the victim right now. Right now, that's the exit. So there's an exit there, but there's a nearer exit right there. That's where I want to go, towards that mountain with the shrine. Let's do it. Here we go. Pressing through. I'm totally trapped in the weeds. Pya! We made it. Whew. I am covered with ants and junk. Look at these little bugs here. Those white things. Those are a type of an insect on my arm. Oh, sorry guys. My whole body. I got worms. There's a worm. You know, a caterpillar, actually. Not a leech. Well, I may have some of those though. Leeches. This is what we came through. Look what we did. We emerged from this hole right here. All the way through there. We plowed all through this. From way over there. That's where we started. Let me stand up here. That's where we started over there. We made it our way through. Not so bad as I thought. That was fun. Okay, quick check. See. Yeah. Poof. That was fun. Check this out. Abandoned farm structure. And there you go. You might have to head down to the river to cool off. There you go. Here we go, abandoned farm structure. The edge of this tea field. That's where we were. Okay, we were up there on that ridge along these mountains up there. Up there where we saw the monkeys. We should be able, we're getting back closer to civilization now. We might actually hear sounds of humanity. Okay, check for hornet's nest under the eaves. I see none. Oh, wheelbarrow. Ah, look at that. Cutters. Old teapot, large size teapot, smaller teacups, bowls and plates. Maybe that's how those fragments got up here. Maybe the farmers brought this stuff out here to have their meals out here, and then they broke. They chinked them away. More of that wire. Yeah, bleeding just a little bit here and there. Nothing too bad. All kinds of good stuff over here. Let's take a look around here. Broken pane in the window. Like junk over there. Let's put this up and peek inside, shall we? Definitely farm implements, baskets, more basketry. Ah, it looks quite abandoned though, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's go around the back and have a look. Ladders and ladders and stuff, dead trees. Back, that's the edge of the farm over there. Let's look on this side. The old cast iron teapot there. Put that over a fire. I'm holding the camera up. Look back at what I'm doing. I'm zoomed in too. There we go. That's better. I'm holding the camera up on the edge. Something up there is getting closer. Do you hear that sound? I don't think that's monkeys, and it's getting closer. A bird of some sort. Oh, here's the edge of a farm tool right there. Farmer's rake or something hanging on the edge there. Okay, here's a water butt. The water would come down off the roof, down through this system and dump into this drum. Oops, there's a hornet. What is that? What is that? There's a hornet right there. Or something. What is that? What is that? Living up there. I don't think that's a hornet. What the heck? Oop, what the heck? Big giant frog? Big giant toad just hopped by. It's a strange little hornet looking thing. And a big toad just hopped in over here. Where are you? Where'd you go? Right in that hole. One of those giant mountain toads. Too bad we didn't get to see that. The insect still there? I've gone inside. Something living up there. It looked more like a fly than a hornet. I don't know. And here's the water basin. Okay. Well, we're at the edge of this farm. We made it. Let's emerge. Spiderwebs. Find out where the heck we are. I wonder if there's any way we can make it over there to that shrine on the mountain. I know my back up. Okay. This area's been flooded for sure. Okay, here we are. We're at the river, at the edge of the mountain, farther down than where we started. This is a village over here. This village is, I don't think this village is much longer for the world. There's a big landslide over there. This last winter came down. This is an abandoned apartment building over there, which I've never been able to get close enough to document for the Abandoned Japan channel. This is an elementary school over here. It's in session. You can see the flag is flying, but this elementary school has almost no students anymore. And I suspect that it'll eventually go away. There's just no kids up here in the mountains. Houses up here, many of the houses up there are abandoned. Those are the farms. Let's go ahead and make our way down, leaving the forest now. Found the way down without breaking my leg. Ow! What's that? Something owie me. Okay, let's pull the shoes off and get across this river. There's a place over here to sit. Feeling better. Oh, jeez. Take it easy, man. How you guys doing? Hope you're having a fun time. Gonna walk across the river now. I think we can do it. Off the old socks. Okay, here we go. Hi. There you go. I love looking at the patterns in the mud. Isn't that great? Beautiful, soaking mud. Whoa, whoa. Now 3 steps in and I start to fall over. Look at that. There's an old, like a walkway going up to maybe another farm up there. Interesting. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm not even 3 feet in and I'm falling over in the river. Deep into the water. I don't think it's so deep, but I don't know. I think we can get it. Isn't that beautiful down there? That's where the shrine is. It's up on top of that mountain right there for this village. Here we go. Ow, 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 ow. Owie, owie. Find the widest spot. We said before, this river is usually perfectly clear. Clear as glass. Only when it's had a good deal of rain. Not too deep. Well, I have to hitch up my drawers here. Sorry for just a moment. Weird camera angle, sorry. Hitch up my drawers, now it's getting deep. Oh, my knees. Whoa. I got my shorts wet. That's cool. Yeah, it got pretty deep there for a bit. Okay. Just crossed. Yep, came up to here. Good thing I took my iPhone out of the pocket, huh? Might have got a little bit wet. Not often anymore in life that I get to say smart thinking, Kurt. But when I do, I'm grateful for the fact when it happens. Put that there. Oh man. Oh. Hold on. Can you guys wait for just a second? You mind waiting? Can I give you a better view than me to look at for just a second? How's that? Is that nice? Can you see? Can you see the river? This is the place where I should probably turn the camera off for a little bit. I'm not feeling good again. I think I know what I need to do. This is all I've got for a towel today. Forgive me for just a second. Ah! There we go. I'll be back. Whoa! Bachi. An Asian giant hornet just flew down and checked me out again. They're everywhere now. I'll be back in a second. No kidding. But the hornet, just as I stood up to go walk up the river a little bit, big. Some of the hornets are more black than orange, and others are more orange than black. And this was the former. I don't know what it is about the more black ones that seem more curious. Maybe there's a difference. Maybe they're inquisitive scouts of some sort. But it came over and buzzed me right in the face. And then as I left you and I walked up to the river to jump in, it came again, circled me several times. I thought it might actually cut getting close, but it didn't. That was refreshing. Tired. Hard to make you wait like this. Okay, put my clothes on. Let's go make it up to that shrine, shall we? Okay. We towels. We don't need no stinking towels. Who needs those stinking towels? What I do need though is a Ritz cracker. Maybe just you guys mind if I indulge in a Ritz cracker? Usually I get. I usually don't like to eat this kind of stuff. I don't feel good afterwards, but sometimes when I hike them, it's the right thing. Just a second, please. You want to look at something new? How about this way? That's pretty, isn't it? Okay. Well, oh yeah, that bath, the swim wasn't enough to wash all the mud off. That's okay. You hear that sound? It must be noon. There we go. Hold on. Now a view of where we came from. Can you believe we went through that forest in the mountains and saw all those cool things? Wasn't that fun? You know, there's a difference if you do it with other people. Sometimes people write to me and ask me, and I'll quote, exactly paraphrase the best I can what they say to me. They say, how come you don't take other people with you? Look at that. Why don't you take other people with you to enjoy these things together? Well, it's different. Like I said before, the thing about getting away, let your mind twist in some way. There's two types. There's adventuring with children and adventuring with adults. I like to take my daughter out to places like this so she can experience it. But as for others, I think that's not for me. Okay, here we go. Almost done. Sorry. Kind of meditative, isn't it? To look at that. Sometimes I like to just sit on the bank and watch the water move like that. Okay. Here we go. hold on. I'm just buttoning my shirt up. I'd probably leave the shirt off if we were still going to be in the wild stuff, but I think we're going to be seeing people soon. There we go. Keep saying that, but don't do it, huh? Real close. Okay. Kind of. There we are. Wow! Thank you for waiting. Really, thank you. Do appreciate that. Very rude of me to leave you like that. I like that stone too. There we go. Let's make our way up towards... Now we could go that way, but there's a sheer cliff to climb to get up to the shrine. So we won't go that way. Let's go this way instead. See if we can walk past this school. I have to be careful and not film the school. I don't want them to think I'm some chican out there filming kids. Well, try to walk along it. Up here. See, I'll try. Building. Boy, it really feels like we're back with the people now, doesn't it? There's a helicopter overhead. And if I felt like I'm filming myself, you can take a peek at the school back there. Typical Japanese. Oh, I'm so concerned about my hair. Elementary school. That's a classroom, that's a classroom, that's a classroom. Probably the first floor is first grade. In second grade, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, along the 3 floors, maybe 3 classes each, but I doubt if there's more than 1 class each anymore. Jungle gym, handball, backboard, nice slide area there, and tires to walk on. Kids are in class right now. I don't know what's up here. There's the shrine's up there. See a couple of workmen over there taking a lunch break. They must indeed be new. I knew there was an abandoned road over here. I wonder if this is the edge of the abandoned road. Oh, looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. Have we run into a dead end here? Huh. Well, this appears to be the road, but under normal... Oh, there's Suzumebachi. Asian giant hornet, right there. Ah, crud, I don't know if you guys could see it. I'm not good enough, not fast enough. Definitely, this is a little old road here. I knew there was an abandoned road, that's probably it. But they definitely don't want us here. I mean, they've even put up the barrier there. We're not wanted back there. so we're going to have to traipse our way back. But I hope you won't mind, as it means we get to walk a little bit through the village. I hope you don't mind. We'll try to make our goal, get through the village, get up to that shrine, and then call it a day. So we'll have to walk back along this road where it meets the main road and walk through the village. And it's actually a very interesting village. That guy's probably a teacher over there. It's actually a very interesting little village. You might see some old abandoned buildings. We'll probably see the police station, police box. You might see some old stores. You might see some old people. I can hear the sound of children up there. Now let's pretend I'm filming myself. You can see some of the school. That's the gymnasium in front of my head there. Hear the children? Kind of makes me miss my kids, my students. Today's actually a work day, but I've worked like 14 days in a row or something like that, and I took the day off to try and regain my strength. So there's the main school building, very, very typical for Japan, that kind of a block-like structure. Big open door there out into the playground, play structures and stuff here. This is the administrative side over here. It looks like a lot of the classrooms are empty. Japanese flag, garden. Something like a chicken coop. Kind of looks like it. Can we get through here? Looks like we can. Let's do it. We'll cut a little bit out of our tour there, but in the interest of time. That's the sound of summer in Japan. There's a store. Old houses up there. That one up there, the big one up there, that's an abandoned house I featured in another video. Very, very beautiful. There's an empty house right there. Police station is right there. That's the police. There's a store. Go this way. Really, really worn out. I know I keep saying that. Sorry to drone on and complaining. There's an empty house up there, I think. These villages have these little trails that meander through the village. Oh, what's that? Wow. It's a praying mantis. A big praying mantis has been captured by a spider. Is that a mantis or a bata? See, the big spider has caught it in its web. Talk about, taking on something much bigger than your own size. Wow. Okay, I shouldn't be filming into the school. This guy must be a worker at the school. Taking a break, lunch break. Go. Entrance to the school. Oh, look at that house. That's nice. Old house. We'll be on the other side of that apartment building soon. There's another house behind this wall, a beautiful old house. Look at that. Good gosh, I'd just love to get in there and see that. Something was here once. Well, I guess, unless you're in outer space. Well, no, even there. Something was there once. Well, now with the Higgs boson thing, something's everywhere. Like, if the Higgs boson particle is real. Here's that abandoned apartment building. This is as close as I've ever been able to get to it. I used to think it was part of the school, but it may be part of the school. It looks like it's on the grounds. It may not be an apartment building at all. But there's the school grounds, there's a gymnasium. It's been shuttered like that for as long as I can remember. As long as I've been coming by there. Okay, we're getting close. Where did we go? There used to be a wash basin there. Okay. You're gonna see the other side of that road in a second. Before I'm right down here. There's the shrine we're headed to. That's it right up there. Are you guys game? There's almost nothing left of me. This guy's just about finished. I'm gonna make it to the top of that. That'll be the end of the video. Abandoned structure here, swallowed by the forest. It's along that road. Oh, careful! Kids are swimming in the pool. There's a pool over there. But I want to film this structure, but I don't want to even aim the camera in the direction of the kids. There's the road that we saw before, the other side of it right there. Okay, I don't even want to aim the camera in the general direction of the kids. Yeah, young girls in there swimming. That's young girls or boys in a swimming pool in bathing suits and middle-aged man on the periphery with cameras. It's not a good combination in any country. No. So there you can kind of see, you can catch a glimpse of the pool. There's only like 6 kids in there. There, I'll catch a glimpse of it. I wonder if that's the whole school. See multiple ages. Here we are. We're almost at the stairs. Here we go. You can see the shrine gate. There's the shrine gate. That's where we're headed. There's overgrown stairs over here. Leg of our journey. The stuff we were in before, this seems easy. This shrine once was completely overgrown. Here's the other part of the village. The other side of the village over here. Some amazing farmhouses right over here. Simply amazing. There's tea fields over there. The shrine was completely overgrown 10 years ago. And we would be in the dark woods up here. But they cut it all down. This isn't even through with the weed whacker yet. There's no weed whackers down below, in the village below. There's a guy down there. Cleaning brush. The fields, huge amount of fields they recently opened up over there. Monument of some sort here. Here we go. See the school, you can see the kids on there. Zoom in on them, see just a handful of kids. There's the village, Buddhist temple. Over there in the graveyard, there's a bridge over there. Goes across here to the shrine. Falling across. We started way the heck up there. What the heck? Sorry about the wind noise. There we are. We did it. We made it to the shrine. Parasitic wasp that's caught perhaps a spider that it will deposit in a hole and lay an egg on, and this larva will eat it alive but save its last vital organs till the end to keep the meat fresh. That's how they reproduce. Not a hornet, but a wasp. Solitary wasp. Can't quite zoom in enough, it's going the other way so it sees me. It's kind of nice to see that. Falling apart, the shrine. Bones in there in the slots. Oh, it doesn't. There we go. And this side comes out. It must be expanding in some way. Old hinges. Little roof moldings. Always look behind the shrine. Typically very interesting things to be found in terms of the shrine. These are metal. Usually these are made of ceramic. Looks like lots of old broken roof tile shards. Oh, look at that. This shrine is in bad shape. Bad shape. Look at this. This is the Sai Sembako. This is the money box. What the heck is it doing over here? It belongs over there. See how that one has its money box right there in the front? This one should have the same thing. In fact, it's broken open and the money, look at the big hornet, wasp. The money has spilled out. Let's see if we can fix this. Best we can. Plug that hole a little bit. The hole doesn't stay plugged. It needs to be a proper repair job. So let's try to put the money back in. Here's this is a 5 yen coin. A couple of 1 yen coins. This is a special one. This one was a 5 yen coin that was brand new. So it's got this golden thing on it for certain ceremonies, for certain festivals and events where like oh gosh. The one with the Oniga Soto Fukuha Uchi, where they throw the brand new 5 yen coins. Probably the priest came up here and did that for the kids to catch. That belongs in there. There's some more money over here. Or as my daughter used to say, money. See any more? Yep, there's another 5 yen coin. Okay, I think that's about it. Let's carefully move this. Oh, there's a 1 yen coin that may have fallen out. Let's move this over here. Place it here. Another 1 yen. There we go. I think we did put that in order. It's not the main shrine. The main one is over here. So Some buckle? Money bucks? Very nice architecture. It may be just an architectural thing, but it could be a bata also, or a lion, or an elephant head. Am I saying it right? The bata, the dream eater. The money goes in there, just like another one. Ah, bees. That's practical. I have a beehive. Well, beehive at the edge of the back of the shrine, but no bees. I don't see bees. Okay, there we go. And there's a trail that goes down here. We could start the whole adventure over again. Oh, look over here how the storm damaged all this. So back up, we came over that peak over there, along the far side, around the bend. We did a lot. I'm going to take it easy over here for a while. Have another winnie-giddy, drink some fluids, maybe eat my Snickers bar before I begin the long and walk back to my car and then head home from there. I'm done. I'm going to park it right here. By the way, if you're ever wandering around in Japan and you need a place to sit and rest, these little shrines typically have this kind of an open area here. You can sit there, wait out the rain, and hang out, whatever. Look at that building over there. Isn't that amazing? Okay, everybody, well, I think that's just about it for me. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a good part of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night with me. If you made it this far, you are to be congratulated for your perseverance and your stamina. And also, I want to say a special thank you for keeping me company, although we are separated by time and distance, and the fact that all of this is but zeros and ones. In fact, we're connected in a way. Yeah. Okay. Connected in terms of interest and spirit and exhaustion now. I'm sure you're tired. I wish you all well. Take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful whenever. Bye-bye.